I think they are. I think the Ghostbusters are kind of finished their. My goodness, I mean, this is it's a big phenomena, the Ghostbusters. You know, it was a big like big must deal. The Ghostbusters in '84, and then Ghostbusters 2, 1989. It wasn't as good. It didn't do very well. Didn't kind of like it myself. It was probably not sure what was wrong with it, but didn't seem to do very well. And then you got this huge lapse between this huge gap of like, you got the Ghostbuster animated kiddie TV cartoon show, which is aimed at the kids, aimed at children really. Whereas with Ghostbusters, I think it was aimed at the kids. It was aimed at the adults. Yeah. But this woke female Ghostbuster thing that came, and thank goodness that they didn't try it. They didn't try to go any further with that. That was just God, really Sony out of ideas, aren't they? They got to turn them the male sort of thing into the female. And then you got this woke Buster Afterlife rubbish. Oh crikey! It's just typical. It's just got kids in it, children in it. Oh crikey! It's really aimed at the kids now, isn't it? It'd have been better they just didn't bother, because now they're looking at the result of the second one, Frozen, whatever, and it's completely it has frozen. It's it's bombed at the box office. It's no one likes it. I look at where it's playing at downtown. It's not even playing in their big number one Atmos cinema anymore. It's like it's gone. It's out. That was in and out in less than a week and a half, I think. No one cares for it anymore. Um, and then I'm looking at what other films are out this sort of. They got another for crying out. They got another Roman movie. Crikey, that's going to be another woke flop. Oh, they might as well just call it the Wokeman, the Omen. Oh my goodness gracious! What cinema movies? They're finished. They're out of ideas. They just got to keep resurrecting something every now and then for a cash cow, thinking, oh, it's going to be big phenomena. It's going to make 1 billion box office dollars, but and they got another crying out loud Godzilla versus King Dong. Oh dear, another load of bloody hell. Looking at this Godzilla King Kong poster, and they call it the New Empire. That's strange. And then you look at Ghostbusters, and then it's got like Empire in it called Frozen Empire. Is there something going on here that I'm not fully aware of? Because there's something a little bit dodgy about these titles. Oh dear. I mean, it was bad enough seeing some really cringe ones during the 1970s. Um, with like clone Star Wars rip-offs, because Star Wars was a big phenomenon. And then you had like you had the clones, the everyone else jumping on the bandwagon and coming out with something that looks Star Wars like. And if it's not if it's not if it doesn't look sort of entirely like Star Wars or so, they choose it. They're getting they're trying to find a title to a kind of appeal to, like, oh, that title might grab the public, um, you know, uh, because everyone thought Star Wars might be something to do with Hollywood, Hollywood stars having a war. Um, oh gosh, there's some dreadful type movies coming out now. I mean, they're definitely in the Hall of Fame for the bloody Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, this King Kong crap. I mean, really, it's playing in iSense downtown. Crikey, you gotta be kidding! They're giving it 4 showings in iSense. Oh dear, the poor audience are gonna have their hearing perforated. Oh dear. And this woke Frozen Empire Ghostbusters is moved into a smaller screen now. So, yeah, bye bye, Ghostbusters. You're finished. It's like what it says in the trailer: the Ghostbusters are finished. You got this woke Dune Part 2. Well, that's kind of gone and forgotten about. That's another woke movie forgotten about. Oh, and you got bloody Kung Fu Panda again, for crying out. Oh, that's not even playing in any. That's not even playing in the iSense. It's playing in a small screen. It is. Oh, and and then occasionally they move it into a large, medium kind of screen 9. Oh, good God! Bring your earplugs and your ear defenders with you. Oh, dear. It's just a load of rubbish here. My goodness, I wouldn't rent any of it. I wouldn't rent any of this. I wouldn't want to watch it for free. Oh dear. This really, oh dear, that Omen, the first Omen. Oh, that poster looks dreadful. And it's a 15 certificate. Oh, crikey. So it can't be that scary like the first one, which would have been an X certificate, equivalent to an 18. But now they give it a 15 certificate. Oh, right. Oh, can't be that scary then, can it? Um, oh, what's this movie called? The Monkey Man. The Monkey Man. Mm. There's just a load of rubbish movies down at the cinema at the moment. I mean, oh god. But then everybody's got very weird tastes in movies. So you got to have a weird selection of taste of movies to cater. Everybody wants to get their fix, their little, you know, lost in this world. Oh yeah, Daly, you there? Yeah, you saw the Ghostbusters, yeah? Did it really suck? I mean, really? Oh dear. I knew that movie was going to be a load of. It didn't. Oh, it didn't suck. Uh huh. Are you sure? You thought it was the best? Okay. Okay. Thought it was the best. Okay. Ah. Then why is it bombing? Why is it bombing and flopping? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, back in the day in the 80s, Ghostbusters downtown was huge phenomenon. I mean, crikey, the auditorium was packed. I mean, when you went to the cinema and see Ghostbusters, was the auditorium was it completely full up or did it look half full? Waiting for a reply. Did the auditorium look like it was full up or did it look like half full or maybe worse? Really full. Oh, what time did you go and see it then? And what cinema chain? What was the cinema chain? What cinema chain was it? He went to View. All right. So, well, 110, 110. That'd be, yeah, that'd be like first shows of the day, wouldn't it? Because they'd probably have it in another screen, and it'll probably be showing at maybe 12 o'clock, and then have it in another screen and show it in around about, yeah. That's typical what they do now. Hmm. Was that the first week? I think it was the first week you saw it. I think because you said you was going to see it, and it only opened. Yeah, it was only last week, wasn't it? I think it only opened last week, and uh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Uh, I don't really care for the movie anymore. I mean, I'm stuck in the past. Unfortunately, I'm just stuck in the past. I can't get out of it. Um, oh, it's too bad, really. It's too bad that you know. I suppose the only Ghostbusters, it's got a very good IMDb, Independent Movie Database rating. Probably be the first Ghostbusters. That's probably got the highest, rating. Probably all the others are a little bit lower rating. Um, Definitely the female one. um, it's probably got a 0 by now. Um, hmm, I think Ghostbusters 2 probably a lot less lower rating than the first one, and um, probably the Ghostbuster, what was it called, the Afterlife? Yeah, that's probably a higher rating than the. That's probably just slightly. I guess I'm guessing it's probably a little bit because of the fanfare sort of reception it sort of had. Um, but now it seems like, now it's gone downhill again. It's like, mm, uh, I don't know about King Kong. I'm not interested in the King Kong movie thing anymore. Godzilla and the gosh, there's just a lot of movies that just tend to be woke. Alright, I'm just bored. It's Sunday. I'm bored. Um, mm, I'm probably a I'm probably very boring, but no, I'm not. I just woke up. That's all. I just sort of we change. We go through we go through this phase change every 7 year in our life or such. Um, I'm just not hungry to seeing new movie anything that's made anything that's new anymore. I'm just not hungry or um, hungry for it. I think. I think really it's the cinemas that you once like used to go to because of I don't know the people there, the architecture, um, um, the atmosphere. Um, I don't know. I don't think I'll find a cinema in this country again that would be anything equal to the cinemas that are that don't exist anymore. I don't think I would find anything equal anymore. And if I do, it's not going to be round here. It's going to be could be 100, 200 miles away. Oh, Well, I'm relaxed. I'm just relaxed and um, had a good sleep. I think I had a fair good sleep. Uh, I'll wake up, and then this Ghostbusters thing is still on my mind. Oh dear. I think I, I think I'll just play the original one. I'll just go with the mm, mm. There's new generations every sort of 10 years, isn't there? So I mean, most people would think I'm some sort of like ancient relic dinosaur from the 1960s, Um, but I'm a dreamer. I'm a seeker, and but there's just nothing there. It just razzles me, or I go there now. I just don't find the cinema experience exciting anymore. It's just deafening. I don't know. What did you find the View cinema right? Focus right? Did focus right? Did you find the View? Did at any point did you think you want to put your fingers in your ears that it was just too damn bloody loud? Because I'm not sure what the View's policy is. Because the last time I've been to a View cinema, that was to see Wolverine, I think it was, and that was at the Warner West End View or View. Yeah, the Warner. Um, yeah, I just had to put my earplugs in at some part of the stage in the movie where there was an action scene, and just because it's an action scene doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be deafening. But it was so off-putting. First I was put my fingers in my ear, and then I thought, reach in my pocket, grab my earplugs, and put them in um, until this action scene where the Wolverine is on top of this helicopter or whatever, and oh, dear, oh dear, it was just so off-putting. I thought, I'm never coming back to this cinema again. It was just too bloody loud. I think that was Warner Screen 5 or Screen 7. I can't remember which screen number. 5 or 7. Um, yeah, so I don't know if the Warner or the Views got some sort of, I don't know what's going on, but oh, I mean, I do recall one projectionist telling me, oh gosh, this is decades ago, probably about over 30 years ago. Um, because there was a sort of a pit there, because I'll be a little bit younger, and I like to go to another cinema that's local and watch a movie there. And um, I was may have mentioned something about how this auditorium once rumbled, and you feel it with sense around, and how it is now. It's like needs a little bit more bass, I think, or um, because the loudness of it, the actual loudness on the HF horn sound and such, that was a good loudness. It wasn't deafening or anything. Um, it got loud, but loud, exciting, but not to the stage where I would have to put earplugs in my ears. Um, it was a bit of a discussion with, like, just some audiences like a little bit of high end, and some like a little bit of low end. Um, and there was something maybe in between, maybe some like a little bit more middle range and such. But I'd I'd be curious to know what the level settings are downtown. I'd be curious to know what the level settings are on the amplifiers on their cinema processor, what the EQ curves are like, um, what the pink noise itself sounds like when it's set at a fader level, um, 7 on the fader, and what the pink noise level's like. So, oh, hmm, uh, anyway, that's that. Finishing this, just we got a load of woke movies at the cinema again, basically, and crikey, I don't think this Kung Fu Panda is going to do 1 billion box office, and certainly I don't think King Kong's going to do 1 billion, and certainly not the Ghostbusters. That's definitely Frozen. Um, don't think that Dune 2 did very well. Think about it, Dune 2. Oh, crikey. I think that's done well. Oh, it's done average. It's done average, but I think it's slowing down now. It's slowing down. Yeah. Well, it made it's kind of I think it's made its investment back, but it's a dreadful movie. Dreadful movie. I had to bloody wear earplugs for the whole bloody running time of that movie. Where's the joy in that? I mean, you get it at home and such, and you're gonna find you're not you find yourself not wearing earplugs. Of course, if it's loud, we turn it down, don't we? We don't just play it sheer loud and then think, crikey, yeah, wow, great. You know, um, we turn it down, or we think, make some adjustment. But why aren't They know it's too damn loud downtown. Why aren't they making any adjustments, for crying out loud? I think what needs to be done, I think I should have retitled this video. I might do something like, I think there needs to be another survey. I think there needs to be some public survey where actual demonstrations are done with various clips from the movies and played at back. This is and played in the same auditoriums. Like, okay, this is the level we've had this been going on, and yet we can see there are some complaints by some of the public that's finding this too damn loud. And then they could try different, maybe EQ curve settings and such, and see which ones what the public agree on, that is comfortable, exciting, and not just thinking, geez, don't be scared. Don't be scared to putting your fingers up near your ears, because you got no idea what the damage might do. It could trigger tinnitus off. It could, set off tinnitus in your ears. And then once you've got this ringing, hissy sound in your ears, that's it. You can't come back from it. It'll be permanent. It'll just be there when it chooses, on and off. And it would drive most of people crazy, because they think, what is this bloody noise I'm hearing in my ears, for Christ's sake? I think another survey needs to be done. Because with the Odeon down in a town, it's horrendous. I'm not sure what the smaller screens are like, but screen 9, I thought it was going to be a little bit quieter than screen 10. Oh no. Because there's no way I'll go and screen 10 again. Made my mind up. There's no way I'll go to that Odeon downtown again until they change their bloody sound policy. Anyway, why do I need to go down? Why do I need to go to a cinema? I've got one myself, for Christ's sake. It's all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. It's all digital. It's all digital stuff now. So when you think you go to a cinema, right, you think about if you got to travel by bus, yeah, you got to travel by bus, or if you got to get a taxi, you got to travel by taxi, or if you got your own car, then you drive down there, and it doesn't cost that much, maybe in the petrol cost. But then you got to find a parking space then for your car. Okay, so then you got to pay for car park ticket. Okay, and then you buy the popcorn, the soft drinks, and such. Yeah, and that comes a little bit more. Price goes up a little bit there, doesn't it? So you average about maybe £16-18 for a ticket, and then the food, blah de da. Yeah, you got food in home and such. You don't have to park the car, and yet these titles now usually get on Amazon, Netflix, same, because they got some deal going on. But you're paying more or less the same price as what you would pay for the cinema ticket price, except you don't have to pay for the car parking and etc. And it's probably a little bit cheap, and it's going to be cheaper, but it's the same. But you don't have to leave home, and it's not going to be deafening, and unless of course you want your system deafening. There are some that want it deafening, and well, good luck to your hearing then. I found that Crimson Tide last night did get a little bit blooming on there because it's just generally a loud film mix, um, which is which is typical of sort of things. The 1990s digital sound, and occasionally you get ones that are just extremely, because they will like to exploit or explore how far they can go with it. Of course, it'll only get turned down a little bit. That's why, but it's still wow. It's loud. Da, 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 da. It's loudness in the middle range, I think middle high range, and it's too much. Actually, it's a little bit more than that. God, I'm out of Fanta. See, that's another thing. You know, you get your Fanta, you get your cola, you get your Pepsi, you get your soft drink. You got your little snacks that go with, you know, because you're getting your fix. You're getting your fix. You know, you're so engrossed with the movie, and you're into your snacks. And yeah, what is it with movies and snacks? What is it? Is it are there flashing images going on somewhere in between the frames, and then it tells you go to the fridge, go to the fridge. Um, Open the door. Oh my god! Look at all the junk food I've got in here. um, hmm. Oh, oh, you know, I like to see a good movie, but it's rare that you're going to see a good movie now today. A lot of sci-fi ones that tend to be a load of rubbish now, and it's one that it, it's waiting to come along, and it's like, wow. Um, but is it wow? But is it? I mean, when you go to the cinema, right, daily, right? Was you lining up outside, queuing up to get in, or was it just you turn up and you just walk straight into the auditorium? Back in the days, you know, you're lining up, you're queuing up. There was like, wow, real tension to get in, you know. Um, Now it's just, you know, you just turn up, show your phone, they scan the code on it, and you just walk in, crying out loud. Um, it's the same with home. You know, you just pay for it, and it takes less than a minute, and then you're watching it. Mm. Watching it mostly with Pixel and oh, what else? Color banding noise artifacts on the image. Yeah, so you're not really getting a good picture image. You're getting something high definition, but it's not really that good. It's a load of rubbish. Um, even Amazon, crikey. Some of the picture quality on that is a load of rubbish. It's got color banding noise, and um, Not really. I don't think I've seen a real an image that's really stable. Yeah, you get it on disc, and it's a little bit better. Um, Occasionally, you do get some ones that are appalling, and oh crikey, I just got a little bit of Fanta there. Oh my goodness. I've got another bottle coming in a moment. I think that'd be about 1 o'clock, 12 or 2 o'clock. Oh, you Fanta fix drug. Smell the bottle, smell the Fanta. Smells like oranges, actually. It's interesting in the way that they make that bowl. You can make that into a science fiction spaceship. So all you have to do is spray paint it. Well, actually, before that, maybe put little holes in it specifically. They got to go specifically, make like kind of like windows sort of thing, yeah. And then you got to then give it a sort of dark spray paint. So because there's going to be a light source inside it, and this could be the engine. That could be the engine, the propulsion system. Maybe this is the flight deck, and it's a big spaceship. And then you give it a metallic paint, and then do some of that. Make it look like metal panels, so you do airbrush. That's it, airbrush work. And then you got a spacecraft with a Fanta bottle. Think about it. It'll make 1 billion at the box office. Science fiction movie. Whoa. And then you can have another spacecraft with this Robinson's bottle, and turn that into a spacecraft, and that'd be the propulsion engine sort of thing. You know what I mean? And then look at that. That drinking bottle. We could turn that into a spaceship model. Crikey. Got to use the imagination. You've got budget. You're on a budget, and then you got this bottle as well with the orange juice in it. You can turn that into a spacecraft. Yeah. Never thought about that. You can turn the water bottle into a big space station sort of thing. Yeah. Turn that cat milk thing into a spacecraft. Actually, I've got to throw that away. You shouldn't really give your cats cat milk, really. Water, kittens, milk, yes, but yeah, this milk's a bit past, so I've got to throw it. I've got to ditch it. Maybe turn the Heinz can of soup into a space rocket, spaceship. Yeah. Maybe this carton, turn that into a spaceship. And the loaf of bread, it could be an asteroid floating around. And then the spaceship comes along, bam, hits it, blows up. Oh this, it could be a Dalek. It looks like a Dalek, doesn't it? Kind of. Exterminate water, exterminate impurities, sterilize purities, sterilize impurities. Because that's what basically it does. It makes the tap water that looks like red alert, and turns it from red alert into green. It takes out some of the, oh my goodness, is that what I've been drinking in my water? Toothpaste and flora. Oh, oh dear. Oh. I'll plug myself in. Yeah. This may feel a little weird. Actually, I could. Oh, that's a weird sound that makes. I'm not plugging it in my actual ear canal. It's only on the outside of the ear. Okay, calm down. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm just gonna retitle this video. I'm gonna retitle it with ranting as well, so it's not too misunderstood about just some woke movies. But it is the woke. It depresses me. Yeah, really, it just gets me and depresses me. I used to like movies, even if they were complete, utterly rubbish. I used to like them. I've got and I got a few of them, because I bought them. I thought, well, Species, that was kind of like a bit, yeah, it was kind of okayish, but Species 2 was was a load of rubbish. Yeah, some parts of it look like, oh wow, this is going to be a real good high tech movie, and it just turned out to be a load of rubbish. I got a few, but yeah. I don't see the bear. I don't see the bear out there, Madge. Is that where you came scooting in here? Was the bear after you? Uh-oh. Talk of the devil. Whoa, the bear. Uh-oh. Bare necessities. You need the bare necessities. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't tried to do another X-Files movie. Like Agent Mulder, Scully, they have children and they grow up, they go in the FBI, and you get, that sort of Yeah, that's predictable. That could happen. That could actually happen. That's so predictable. Um, but no, they don't do the X Files anymore. So that's finished, aren't they? That's sort of finished because they tried resurrecting it again with the TV show, but it didn't last very long until I think no one was really that interested because it didn't seem kind of like you know the 90s show. But the truth is still out there, sort of thing. Because I suppose um, it makes everyone think. Um, it's, I can't understand why a government would want to keep something concealed or secret or under wraps. I mean, the governments do far more worse things than bloody aliens from other planets. I mean, really, I couldn't care less. Well, the good news is that's why we won't travel out, venture out, and then you don't get very far because of our lifespan, and you won't get very far. And then it'll be just a spacecraft with a dead crew floating through space, um, and then aliens come across it, and they discover aliens because to them, you know, they may be what they are, and what they discover is aliens. Yeah, just as we say people climbing over a wall wanting to get into a country that's you know a little bit better than what's going on in their country, and they're called illegals. Illegal illegals. That doesn't make sense. We're all human. We're all flesh and blood. We're all flesh and blood, and yet others are called illegals, and um, some go into other countries that overpopulate it, and what the devil is my cat up to, for crying out loud? What's he going to do? Wait, what the heck are you? What are you on? I think it's like when you get this kind of air, this sort of thing in the air, and it might be causing some sort of stimulation on his skin, or maybe I don't know. I mean, he seems very energetic at jumping around. Maybe I could train him and I could put him in the circus. There, want to go in the circus? Hey, want to go in the circus? Jumping around like that. Cats got no fear, haven't they? They got no fear of. I would. Crikey, if I was going to jump where he did, jump from that onto that, I would be in A&E down the hospital. What were you doing? Oh, I was just trying to jump from the sofa onto an exercise bike. It was only a short distance of only 3 foot. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than 3 foot. Yeah, so it's just a little bit over 3 foot. What's wow? Can you jump from there to here without knocking that glass over? I'll just bring it over here just in case. and it'll come on there, jump onto that, rather than here, and he'll back legs, kick the glass over, and orange juice goes flying everywhere. Orange juice, different flavors and tastes. I'm gonna have to do a review on orange juice. I like the Co-op orange juice. It's got a nice, different flavor. Such. There's so many different oranges, and the flavorings and such. Just as like you get oranges, I like easy peel oranges. My goodness, you just peel them so easy, and they're wow, it's the real thing. Whereas the other oranges are a little bit tougher to peel. Hey, wanna come over here? Yeah, I'll only jump if I add something. Oh, maybe a sandwich or something, or a bit of biscuit. He'll only jump over then. Come on. Yeah, got magic here. Hey, come on. No, you can't tell a cat. The cat, what are you saying? What am I, a dog or something? No, you're not a dog. You're a cat. Come on. Sometimes they do when they're in the mood, and they would jump up. He's content with licking his fur at the moment. I mean, it's like the Exorcist movies. Yeah, I mean, bloody hell. God, they got to use that as a cash cow. Every once a few years, they got to use that as a cash cow, and it just turns out to be a load of woke rubbish. I don't know why they just don't show, original ones back at cinemas. To see if really the public are really that interested anymore. If it doesn't fill up the auditorium, then they know that these movies they got no interest. The public have not got any interest in it anymore. I think really what the public want to see is original Star Wars at the cinemas, but that's never going to happen. That'll never happen. Even if a cinema tried to, and then they got found out, then they'll get slapped on the wrist for showing something that they shouldn't have been showing, and that's very strange. It's not like it's a video nasty, okay. You gonna do exercise on that? You need some long legs, mind you, to get down there. How can you lay like that? I really don't know. Yeah, that must be so uncomfortable. He looks evil, that cat. He looks really evil. He does. I think that's why some people fear cats, because of the way their eyes look, and oh, he's content. Oh, he's happy. You happy camper, are you? Are you a happy camper? Okay. Okay. Can I take a picture of you? Because you look so cool like that. Don't move. I'll get a picture. What's the eyesight? Okay. Just get a little bit in there. Okay, I think I'll take another one because the light level in there looks a little bit too. Try about 800 with flash. How many inches away are you? How far away are you? 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably about there. Oh, that's a nice picture. Oh, that's a nice picture of you. Oh. Yeah. Try that angle there. I'll just pull out a little bit on the phone. Zoom. I'll get a little bit closer. I'll come down a little bit on the, what's that? Oh, damn it. What's that one? Huh. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Closing, shutting down. So, toodaloo. Enjoy what woke there is out there. And, yeah. Yeah. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. I'll be back. Meow. Wow. Outer space. Whoa.